Howdy. Sun's out. This is a dining room unit, a very old one, but she's still holding on for now. They said it failed yesterday. Their in-house guy was here last night and he said that it was running, but it was blazing hot. That all the lines in here were hot. Definitely feels like there's some oil here, but I don't know. So we're gonna go make sure the thermostat's calling. And we're gonna hook those up. Our fan's running, so our thermostat is powered in some regard. So as you can see, we've got 130 something pounds on each side. So we should not be off on low pressure. We should not be off on high pressure. I'm gonna measure across the pressure switch just to see if we've got a failed low pressure switch. Let's not use that. Let's swap to the insulator. Let's bump the contactor. That fan doesn't want to run. There it finally goes. That's a rough start. Let's see what the pressures do. I just went downstairs and confirmed, yep, that this is that unit based on, I turned the unit off, came up here and the blower had stopped. So I'm dealing with the right thermostat. It is calling for cooling at the thermostat, and we're clearly not running here. So let's sort out this play wiring schematic back from the contactor and look. I can get to my outdoor compressor. Let me be more helpful to you, because we're really having to sort this one out on our own. So let's put that on ground and let me show you what we're testing. All right, since I know I'm calling, the question is, do I have power going into, I don't have a good ground up there. Yeah, there you go. Do I have power running into one side of my pressure switch? Low pressure, yes, 22. Out, yes. Low pressure switch is good. I chased my high pressure switch wires back to here. This says 87A. That contactor wire says 87A. So this is where I need to have my 24 volts. So do I have it going in? No. So, do I have it going out? No. So we need to chase back 84. I'd love to use this, but I can't. So, first, to be happy to admit, I don't know. If I don't know. This 84 runs back over yonder. Here's what I'm doing. I'm taking my call for cooling from the thermostat. I am connecting it to my high pressure switch. I am then taking the other side of that high pressure switch and I'm going to run it into the low pressure switch. Then I'm going to take the other end of that low pressure switch and I'm going to plug it into 87. And when I do that, it's going to run. Well, in this case, it's going to try to run because the fan doesn't want to start. Hopefully because we got a bad cap and nothing else. So I'm going to kill the power. We're going to test that cap. Hopefully it tests like garbage. We can replace the cap, fire it up, and we will let the thermostat run the unit minus all this 15-year-old Trane failed board nonsense. This thing needs to be replaced, but again, I'll get them. It's a 7.5 and it's testing a 7.23, which I would expect it to still work at that. Which means you just got a bad motor. Look at that motor, it's dead. All right, so new capacitor, better, She still don't want to start. My compressor's running. We just need to replace the fan. I'm in my backup van. I don't think I have this fan. And I think the last thing I showed you is that I put a new 7.5 in and she still won't start. I checked my voltage. I've got good voltage going to it. The motor just won't go. So I am crazy, like triple booked today. And I'm in my backup van, which doesn't have this as a 1/2 horsepower motor, and I've only got a 1/4. So I'm gonna leave the fan blower on. I've disconnected my maker run. I'm gonna leave this open, but my blower's on so that we're at least blowing air inside. And my helper's on the way. He's gonna pick up the right motor. He's gonna come and change this motor and get him up and running. Whoop, whoop. Moving on.